Everyone, and welcome back. If you are new here, then hello, my name is Zoe and this is my YouTube channel. Today we have another beauty review. I'm testing a new product and new brand which I've never tried before. Today we're testing Victoria Beckham Beauty, which I'm brand new to, never tried before. I bought the contour Stylus contour stick and I really want to try it out. I haven't actually opened it yet because I thought the packaging looked really nice so we could open it together. Purchased from her official website, so Victoria Beckham Beauty, and the only other UK website I found it on while I was searching was Selfridges. So I think they have it in Selfridges, but I'm not sure where else stocks it, but they're the only two UK websites I found it on. So I bought it from her official website. So yeah, this is the packet. I'm going to just take out my receipt because it's got my details on. This is what it looks like. Very, very nice. Love the packaging. You get a little note inside. And it says, "Thank you for supporting Victoria Beckham Beauty. I hope you love the products as much as I have loved creating them. Kisses." And it's got her little signature at the bottom. If this was handwritten now, I think I would definitely frame it, but obviously it's a copy. But yeah, I think that's really cute. Ooh. So we've got a little bag that it comes in as well. How cute is that? So it comes in a little pouch. I love things like this because I always keep them and they actually do come in really handy. I love the packaging and everything so far. I don't know whether it only came in this because I bought it from the official website. It'd be interesting to see if you get the same if you order it from a different website. And it was £35 as well. I don't know whether I forgot to mention that. So this is it. I got the shade Marble. Let's open it up. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Absolutely love the packaging. It's given very high-end, bougie, expensive. I really like it. Very petite. This is just going to fit in your handbag or your makeup bag, take it on the go. This is a really nice size. I chose to try this out because one, I've never used a contour stick like this before and I just wanted to give it a go. I did see her tutorial on, I think it was Instagram, and this just looked like it melted straight into her skin and I've heard really nice things about it, so that's why I wanted to give it a go. I'll have a little read of what it says online. Like I said, I did order it from the official website and I really liked the actual website as well. You can see all the shades. There's tutorials on there of how to use all the products, and I love the imagery and the photography of all the products as well. It's a really nice website, and it says slim targeted sculpting stick that takes the guesswork out of your contouring. For smooth, controlled application. Slick silhouette and ultra slim sculpting secret weapon for on-the-go touch-ups, perfect for the cheekbones, lips, nose and jawline. Pill-proof performance, buttery finish. Sounds and looks amazing, so let's get straight into it. I'm just going to swatch it here on my hand just so you can get an idea of the shade. I picked the shade Marble. I think this is the second to lightest shade. So that is what it looks like. Feels very buttery and very creamy. Not really any smell to it. I'm going to try and twist it up as far as I can, but I really don't want to break it because it is so small. So we'll just see how far I can get. It says actually how much you get. 1.1 grams, I think. Okay, so that's how far it's wound up. I don't know whether to say that this is a lot or not. I think it's deceiving because you don't need a lot. It's also a product that you're not going to be using too much of. I mean, it's not a foundation stick. And there's also going to be product left in here as well. But maybe I did think there was going to be a little bit more than there is. But that's the only thing that I can really test over time is how long it lasts. So I will definitely keep you updated on that. But I think we should get straight into using it because that is the main focus really on how it works, if it works. So let's wind it back down. So what I'm going to do is just quickly do my foundation and concealer because that's what I would usually do before we do any contouring, and then I'll be straight back and then we can try it. Okay, so I've done my foundation and concealer. My next step now would be contouring. So I'm going to try and contour as many areas of my face that I can. I'm not going to do it exactly how she did it in her video. I'm going to stick to what I would usually do in my routines. I do a little bit around my lip area. Alright, Kukudro. Feels very creamy to apply them. And then for her nose, she just did like 2 little lines either side. And then just joined it there. She also did like her cheek area, so I'm just gonna do how I would usually do it. Just do 2 lines. And then she did X's on her forehead, but I'm just gonna do like little Z's, little squiggles like that. And then she also did under her eyes as well. And then I'm gonna do a little bit into my socket area like she did with hers as well. I hope this blends. I really hope it does. So that is me so far. And she also did like a little bit under her jawline as well, which I don't usually do, but we will do for the sakes of this video. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. We can add a little bit more if we feel like we need to when we blend out. So she used her fingers and a brush as well, so I'm going to use a little bit of both and see what works best. So I'm going to do in my finger just underneath my lip line. That actually blended really well. She did say that you do have time to work with it, which I really like, because if you're new to things like this, like especially with like the nose area, I don't usually contour like that properly. So if you're kind of new to it, you don't need to rush or panic, like you've got time to work with it, it's fine. So Let's Lips just melted into the skin, and I'm gonna do my nose as well. Sometimes as well, the warmth of your finger can really help, especially with like creamy and liquidy products. That can really help with like the blending. So if you are a little bit like nervous about that, use your finger and the warmth will help it blend a lot easier. And I'm just gonna pull it down the sides and just blend out. And it also didn't move my foundation underneath either, which I really like. Just smudge underneath my eye a little bit with my finger. And I do like to do this with powders anyway, so if I can do this as well with my contour, it might make my makeup a little bit quicker and easier if I can just use this for like a little bit of everything. Yeah, so far so good. The next, I'm gonna use a little brush to blend out, just because the areas are a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna start with my cheek area, and I usually just blend this like into my hairline here at the top of my ear, here at the top of my ear. I like to blend it back into my hairline so you don't just have like a stripe, and then I usually just do like little circular motions, and I like to blend mine up a little bit rather than down, so it kind of lifts everything. And a little bit onto my cheeks as well as like a bronze, and that actually melted really well. I actually did think that we might need to apply a little bit more, but how I'm looking at it, I don't think we need to. A little bit does go a long way. I could build it up if I needed to, but I don't think I do. And then again, just little buffing motions. It definitely is adding a little bit of life back to my skin. I felt like my skin was looking really flat before. That's actually really nice. And then again, on my forehead, again, I like to buff it right into my hairline as well. I actually really like that. And then just buffing out my jawline. Again, just melting effortlessly into the skin. I really like the finish. It doesn't dry down. It stays like a little bit creamy. Would be fine for oily or dry skin. I actually really like that. And then I'm going to just use the same brush just for my eyelids. I'm not doing anything spectacular with my eyeshadow today, but just a little bit of definition would be nice, which this is giving. Okay, I really like how that has turned out. I'm not going to apply any more because I don't feel like I need to. I feel like that's added just enough like definition into my skin, and then I can just apply a little bit of bronzer over the top just to set everything. But I think that blended really well. Very creamy, really easy to use and easy to blend as well. I'm just going to quickly set my under eye, bit of bronzer, mascara and a lip, and then I will be right back with my final thoughts. Okay guys, so my makeup's complete. It literally took me like 2 seconds. Now let's get on to final thoughts of the Victoria Beckham Beauty Contour Stylus. First off, packaging I absolutely love. Obviously it's more of a high-end product as well, so you would expect really good packaging, which it is. I love like the colour and everything. It's really, really nice and not something that I've seen before. Like it's not too neutral. It's kind of like a very creamy, like almost like with a yellowish undertone, and the gold as well. I just absolutely love packaging, and like the colour and everything like is giving expensive and high end, which I really like, which you would expect if you're spending a little bit more money. So the price point, £35, I actually don't think that is bad at all. Obviously there's going to be cheaper dupes and that's absolutely fine, but if this is in like your budget and your price bracket, then I think it's a really good product. I wouldn't blink twice on spending that much on a foundation, and I think this is going to last the same amount of time, if not longer, than my foundation. This contour stick in particular, because it is so small and precise, this is going to be perfect for anyone who's like a beginner to contouring or like is a little bit more of a novice when it comes to makeup. It's so much more easier getting into those areas than using like a thick contour stick or like a foundation stick as your contour. I just think this makes it a lot more easier to get it in the right places, which I think is perfect for beginners. It's also going to be great for people who are on the go as well. This is going to take up no room at all like in your makeup bag. So if you like touch-ups during the day, or you want to take your makeup from day to night, or you travel a lot, this is a great one. I liked how it didn't set and dry straight away as well, which is a big thing for me because I do like to kind of draw it on all areas and then blend it out rather than working one area at a time. I just think that takes longer. So if you are like me and you like doing that, or again you are a bit more like new to makeup and things, it maybe takes you a little bit longer, this is perfect because I mean, I probably could have left that on a lot longer before I blended it out and it still would have blended fine. I do like how it kind of caters to everybody, whether you are like great at contouring or whether you're more of a novice. I'm more of a novice in certain areas, but I do like a good contour as well. I think this is just a really good rounder for like everybody's abilities, which is really nice. So I really do hope that you did enjoy today's video. Let me know if you did down in the comments. Let me know as well if you want me to review anything else, because I'm enjoying trying new brands and new products at the moment. So let me know if there's anything you're curious about down in the comments. Give it a big thumbs up as well if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week in my next one. Bye!